It had your name handwritten on the cover and the Queen's coat of arms. It was solid, sturdy and understated, like the front door of number 10, the radiator grille of a Rolls-Royce, or the buildings of Whitehall. These days people still want to travel in style, but they have to do so on something smaller and flimsier and looking like a passbook of the Nuneaton Building Society.
This document's a very flimsy and rather sort of bureaucratic-looking thing. Your name isn't written in ink. You have a sort of laser printout thing on it, which makes you like a packet of biscuits in a supermarket. It's lost some of the imperial standing that the old document used to have.
The idea in the minds of the European bureaucrats was that if everyone had the same travel document, we'd all somehow feel part of the same great enterprise, regardless of our national differences. But a passport proclaims not some civil servant's dream, but the reality of what we are, where we feel we belong. And for some people, pocket-sized Burgundy simply isn't British.
What worries me is, and I think it's doing the European community a great deal of harm, actually, in the eyes of a very large number of people in this country, is this determination, this sort of brutal determination almost, to homogenise us, to have us all the same. Well, we're not all the same, and we ought to glory, in a sense, in our differences, and we ought to be able, in my view, to retain our distinctive passport.
So who carries what? Michael Palin has travelled from pole to pole on an old blue one. Alan Wicker swans around on a new Euro passport. The BBC's Martin Bell and the airline boss Richard Branson both favour the traditional style. Conscious perhaps of his party's splits on Europe, the Foreign Secretary has both types, but the word in Westminster is that he prefers the old blue one. Fans of the new passport say its size is more practical, but it's hardly a work of art.
The unforgivable thing about this is not that it's smaller and fits more easily in shirt pockets, but that it looks so mean. It is terribly badly designed. And the interior pages don't really give room for visas. And if you look at them before they are smirched, then this is designed by the kind of person who makes notelets for maiden ladies. This isn't real style and design. This is just nasty.
At one level, then, this is a debate about aesthetics, but it is also about that perennial indecision of the British. Are we a maritime, outward-looking Atlanticist country, or are we part of the emerging European superstate?